Take us through this case.
Well, it took the jury 15 hours and 13 minutes to reach their conclusion. There were 16 counts in all, but this doctor, who's 80 years of age, Michael Salmon, he arrived at court this morning with his wife, Mary. He's been found guilty on 2 counts of rape and 9 counts of indecent assault. Now, these are historical sex offence charges. They date back to the 1970s and 1980s. At that time, Michael Salmon was a consultant paediatrician at the Stoke Mandeville Hospital. That is where he treated patients, but that is also where he abused patients in his care. Now, the court heard that this was a man who thought he was bomb-proof. He thought he was beyond suspicion. He was using his position of authority to sexually molest and, in some cases, rape young girls, some of them no more really than children ranging in age from 11 to 15 years of age. Now, sentencing isn't going to be passed today, but he can, of course, expect a lengthy custodial sentence for these crimes. Now, where these crimes happened, of course, the Stoke Mandeville Hospital is, of course, where Jimmy Savile is alleged to have abused a number of victims. In fact, a report by the NSPCC last year said that Jimmy Savile had abused more than 500 children, the youngest just 2. Not all of those, of course, were patients at Stoke Mandeville Hospital, but it's thought that some of the worst abuse perpetrated by the paedophile Jimmy Savile happened at that hospital. We are still waiting for an independent report into that catalogue of abuse that went on there by Jimmy Savile. That, of course, hasn't been released yet. We are expecting it to be released later this month. One of the reasons for the delay in that independent report, called Speaking Out, is as a result of this court case. The ongoing legal proceedings meant that they couldn't publish that report, but it is expected. And, of course, that will be a great relief for the victims of Jimmy Savile. But this case as well raises very serious questions about how this abuse was able to happen at a hospital, how a man like Michael Salmon, how a man like Jimmy Savile could get away with abuse for so long. It's also worth noting as well in Michael Salmon's case that he has been convicted in the past of 3 counts of indecent assault dating back to a similar time period. That happened, he was convicted in 1991 when he was struck off the medical registrar, but he has been sent down into custody now by the judge presiding over this case, and she will conduct sentencing at a later date.
Alex Rossi at Reading Crown Court, thank you.